I'm here to introduce Lisa Sisk, Senior Instructor Extraordinaire, famous for teaching courses in PR writing, campaigns, not-for-profit public relations, organizations, she keeps calling it nonprofit, I don't understand, boondoggle trips to exotic locations, and most everything else PR-wise, as the winner of the Mary Caldwell Excellence in Teaching Award. The hour is late, the festivities have grown long, and so I promised Andrea particularly, the introduction would be short. It's, Sisk, there's an apostrophe in there. It's short for another reason. As I told her, writing a long introduction of Lisa Sisk for this multitude assembled here tonight is ridiculous on its face. By the way, there's no apostrophe in that one, Lisa. It's like introducing the Pope to the College of Cardinals. I mean, what do you say besides, it's the Pope, right? I bet all of you can guess or know that semester after semester and year after year and decade after decade, Lisa's teaching evals are off the charts. We've all experienced faculty with what appear to be good ratings, but who on closer examination get those positive ratings based on comments like, he's an easy grader, or she lets us out early all the time. Not Sisk. As an administrator, I've long seen the comments on her evals. They're not just about how much she cares for students or her willingness to go the extra distance to help them with either personal or professional issues, although those comments are there. Student comments are filled with testimonies to how tough a grader she is, how demanding her requirements for a mark of excellence, and how these demands in turn have prepared them for excellence in their professional careers. You want examples? One student recently wrote, I'm just reading, whether I'm writing something for her class or a different one, Lisa's grammar document stays in my head. For years, I've been making mistakes I didn't even realize were mistakes until I took her class. Another commented, writing a paper in Lisa's class is unlike any other. When the content of the paper is complete, that's when the work really begins. Knowing the paper will face Lisa's red pen is scary. Comments from Lisa's crisis communications and public relations campaigns courses reflect similar high standards. And these comments don't end with graduation. Check out Facebook. Check out other social media comments about Ms. Sisk from our graduates. You'll find continuing approbation. You know, back in my Philip Morris days, corporate speech writing and presentations fell in my domain, and I learned a lot about speeches from my stable of high-priced speechwriters, including the rule against peacock language. No, I'm pleased and honored. No, I'm proud to be. No, speaking from the heart. Well, forgive me if I break that rule tonight. Andre asked me to introduce Ms. Sisk, primarily, I think, because I was the inaugural Caldwell Award winner. I know, I would have said first, but she would have probably hit me with some straight dinner roll. Ms. Sisk is the second. Those who know both of us, I'm sure, would agree, no two instructors could be more different than in style or demeanor than Sisk and Collins. Nonetheless, I am pleased to introduce her, and I am honored to be asked to do so. In my mind, no one deserves this award more. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 Mary Caldwell Excellence in Teaching Award winner, Lisa Sisk.
Thank you, Dr. Collins. But I have a question. You received the award when you retired. You're not gone, but you have officially retired. But does that mean I need to retire too?
Some people are gone but not forgotten. I'm just forgotten.
So I would like to thank the Academy. I probably nobody in this room has ever seen me speechless, and I'm just so honored, and I'm rarely speechless, but I'm also rarely talking about myself. I'm sharing about my students, my former students, my colleagues, and my friends, and my beloved granddaughter and children, and a lot of you have witnessed my antics at graduation. But every day, and this just really makes me so happy to have this award from my peers and my colleagues. And I really am speechless, and I just don't know what to say. But every day I find inspiration in the classroom, from at least one student. Sometimes it's the whole class, but sometimes it's somebody. It could be that student who has had a flash of brilliance that I hadn't seen before. And that's what gets me up and moving in the morning. And I'm not a morning person by any stretch of the imagination. But as my students graduate and move on to good jobs or great graduate programs, that confirms that I just might be doing something right. And I would like to thank all of you, and especially Dr. Collins and Bonnie Druniani and Van Cornegay, who were the committee. And yeah, thanks.